Now, your accurate Storm Team 12 forecast.
Than normal, but just a little bit. Highs in the 50s. But heading into Tuesday, though, warm weather returns, but very windy conditions across the state as we're tracking our next storm system. This one could be bringing in some more strong, possibly severe weather across the state, especially central and eastern Kansas late Tuesday night. We've already issued a weather alert day for those severe storms, thinking large hail, possibly up to tennis ball size, strong winds, gusts up to 70 potentially. But tornado risk is low, but it is not zero. Wouldn't rule out an isolated tornado or two with some of those stronger storms. So something to be watching very closely heading into Tuesday night. But a little bit of some active radar this morning, a little bit of some activity in southwest, a little bit into south central Kansas, few light to moderate showers at times, especially right along Highway 400. Between Pratt into Greensburg, Dodge right now. A little bit of some rain and some snow mix just beyond to the north of Dodge right there. But again, thinking more of a rain event right now as temperatures are still just slightly above freezing. But still watching some of those showers continue to track to the south and east. Might get a brief shower just south of town, but for the most part, it should be dry later this morning and eventually this afternoon. You could be seeing those clouds clearing out. Temperatures relatively mild in the state in the 50s. A little bit breezy in northwest Kansas, but we'll see clouds increase overnight tonight and especially heading into your Tuesday. Will be mainly cloudy throughout the day today, but gonna have to keep an eye out for the west as that dry line continues to move further into central Kansas. That's going to be the culprit for some of our strongest, possibly very severe thunderstorms, but very windy ahead of this system. We're talking those winds very light today, but up to those 20 to 30, possibly 40-mile-an-hour winds with gusts potentially up to 50 to 60, especially out in western Kansas. That's going to lead to some extreme fire danger. Already have red flag warnings in effect for Tuesday for portions of western into southwest Kansas. So very high fire danger heading into Tuesday. But then here comes that risk for severe weather beyond 7 o'clock. Really by 10 o'clock, we're going to be watching out for those thunderstorms really starting to form just to the west of the I-135 corridor. And some of these storms initially, at least by themselves, could be very violent potentially. But we will see these storms kind of line out a little bit as that cold front continues to catch up with that system. Now we'll continue to push off to the east, and really we should be wrapping things up by the time we get to Wednesday morning. And most of Wednesday will be much quieter, but of course just a teensy bit cooler with those temperatures. Wednesday 50s, even some 70s across the state, keeping the cooler weather to the north. But we will see temperatures still stay right about the same heading into Thursday. Overall mild for the most part, but we are still going to be seeing that active pattern continue late this week. Another storm system is going to be moving in between Friday into Saturday. Could be bringing in some beneficial rain for the entire state, even some rain and some snow mix for those out in western Kansas. So a lot to be looking out for over the next few days, but mainly cloudy out the door right now. Got a beautiful sunrise and haze, but still seeing temperatures mainly in the 50s today. A little bit of that shower and some showers continuing in southwest Kansas, but we'll wrap things up before midday today. But keeping out for that weather alert Tuesday night into early Wednesday morning. Temperatures will continue to fall throughout the week, especially by the weekend. Temperatures in the 50s and 40s as we track our next weather maker.